Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. You were prompt. You came in at 7:30. It's awesome. It's great to hear. I should have brought the wine glass back because that worked. I should have known. But thank you all so much. It's great to see you all here for our 2023 WASLA Awards. Thank you so much for making the best out of a poor situation. That was a really bad pun. But it's been great to have you all here. It's exciting to see so many people gathered in a room together, celebrating all the amazing work that comes from our chapter. And we're really excited to present all of these awards and celebrate what comes out of our state. So we've had a lot of amazing submissions this year. And also, what's not going to be presented tonight, but I want to talk about, is all the amazing work that WASLA and WASLA's committees have been doing. We have really reinvigorated the people that are leading our committees, that are guiding what we do, and it excites me to see what our chapter is starting to produce. So first of all, our communications committee is out here. If you can see Harley over there with the sweet tech setup. He's doing a great job live streaming this. Yeah. So that's awesome. Belle's also here. Everything is going to be posted, and I'm really excited for how well they are communicating what we're doing. So that's awesome. Our S&P, our Student Emerging Professionals Committee. I don't know if any of you were at Trivia Night. That was great. I was in first for a little bit, but our team slowly bombed, but we did great. That was really exciting. They've been doing a great job. Also, our new Climate Action Committee. That's something that we just started this year, and they have taken the ball and just been running with it. And starting next month, they're actually going to be starting a webinar series on how we can kind of dissect and apply the Climate Action Plan from ASLA and how that can actually get directly tied into our work. So I'm really excited about how that can start to be more digestible rather than a 90-page, 200-page document that's really hard to read. So I'm really excited to see everything that we're doing this year. And also, on that topic of volunteerism, we have some board positions that are going to be opening up this year. So if you really want to get involved and come to a cool monthly meeting, think about it, apply. It'd be great to have some more, hang out. It's a great time. Sometimes we get boxed meals, lunches. It's cool. So with that, also we wouldn't be here without all of our great sponsors. So I want to thank all of them. I want to thank, at Platinum level, our Great Western Recreation and Northwest Playgrounds. I don't know, hope you went out and visited their booths and said hi. They did some great setups out there, so thank you so much. Yeah. At our Western Hemlock level, I want to thank Pacific Earthworks, Nussbaum, Inova, Forms and Services, and Bellegarde. Also, yeah, absolutely. Some really cool setups out there. Hope I win the raffle later from Pacific Earthworks, and really want to get some cool electric steel equipment now. Nussbaum, thanks for bringing that out. That's awesome. At Pacific Rhododendron, I want to thank Toro, Irritral, and Unique Lighting Systems. And at American Goldfinch, I want to thank Landscape Forms, Highwire, Turnasol, Victor Stanley, PLS, and then also want to thank Solar. So thank you all so much for sponsoring what we do here. And also want to give a huge shout out to Built Work Photography. Thank you so much for recording this event. Amazing work and beautiful photographs, so thank you so much. Moving on from there, I want to also talk about the jury that we had this year. We had a jury from the Maryland chapter that did an awesome job. They had a lot of great insightful comments about the work that we'd done, and we'll be sharing some of those comments throughout the ceremony tonight, letting you all know what they had to say about these particular works. And what was also great is we had a great diversity of of firms represented from the Maryland chapter. So a good mix of public, private, and other mixes in between. So we had a good perspectives reflected in the comments and the awards that were given tonight. So with that, I'm going to pass it off to Marique, and we'll start off with our first award for the evening, which is our Outstanding Emerging Professional.
So the Outstanding Emerging Professional category recognizes an individual showing promise of making contributions to the profession of landscape architecture through exceptional leadership, design, communication, service, and/or vision. And so I'm going to keep my cards a little bit close here and say they them for a bit. So our EP winner had all these qualities. This person was submitted by Sean Stankiewicz at Swift Company, where he has worked with this person for 5 years. He notes natural leadership qualities and commitment to the UW Pact and to Swift's internship program, where they lead with empathy and keep pushing for new initiatives that will benefit the landscape community. Stan also notes that this person is an exceptional designer, organized and highly technically competent. They are a strong communicator, calm and thoughtful, and dedicated to service in all aspects of their work and personal life. Sean notes, during my experience working and volunteering with her, she has always had a remarkable set of core values underpinning everything she does: equity, social and environmental justice, and design excellence in the field. I have seen a steady increase in her confidence and ability to take action, and I am truly inspired by her drive and dedication to moving our profession forward. So the award goes to Rhiannon Newville. So I think she's not here today. But so for the next, let's just kind of talk about procedure for the next awards. We're going to have people come over if they are present and take their certificate, and then maybe walk around the windows and go through the back. And Megan from Built Photography is going to take a picture of your team with their certificate and kind of a really nice background of plants. So that's the gist. Okay. So community stewardship, merit awards. So this category recognizes an individual landscape architect, group of landscape architects, firm, education program who has provided sustained service to the community, demonstrating sound principles of value of landscape architecture, or who has developed a working partnership within a community. And I just want to say that this entry was placed in a different category, but the jury felt like it warranted an award and placed it in this category. And so the winner, merit, sorry, I'm one away. So the winner for this merit award for community stewardship is Johnson and Sutherland for Detective Cookie Chess Park. Detective Cookie Chess Park is a unique project representing equity and the persistence in an underserved community in claiming public space, the power of community policing, and a remarkable turnaround in how Seattle regards community use of the right-of-way, opening a wealth of opportunity for design of community spaces throughout the city. The park, a landmark and a gathering place in the Rainier Beach neighborhood, honors Seattle Police Detective Cookie Bolden, a local hero for a chess club, which diverts kids from the streets to a game that helps children develop healthy strategies around obstacles. The chess park design, featuring 12 chess tables for tournaments and a giant chessboard and a 10-foot king and queen sculpture, was not permittable under the SDOT standards. Of course. We're all surprised. The landscape architect spent years pushing the city for rule changes that would allow construction, and the 2020 Black Lives Matter protest yielded city promises to support underserved neighborhoods and eroded SDOT's last resistance to the project. In fact, yeah, that's lovely. In fact, they became collaborators and built the project with their crews. So that's a really great story. So the jury commended Johnson and Sutherland for taking a long-standing role in removing barriers in the community, and they said it was a touching design and it was very meaningful. All right, analysis and planning. I need to make up some time now. This category recognizes the wide variety of professional activities that lead to, guide, or evaluate landscape architecture design and or works that investigate challenges posed in landscape architecture, providing results that advance the body of knowledge for the profession. Entries in this category are not required to be built or implemented. So we have merit awards. Let's see. The first award goes to C2 City Design Challenge. Explores how to decolonize design practice by Methuen. This nature-based climate adaptation approach to the much-loved False Creek in Vancouver, BC, envisions a return to the historic shoreline where host nations are active, celebrated partners in the transformation. The plan is prompting an ongoing, continuous learning between city and province agencies, a youth adaptation lab, cultural artists, designers, the general public, and host nation cultural advisors. People are imagining a future where generations have practiced coastal adaptation and welcome the ever-changing nature of its shorelines. With reconciliation and reciprocity as a foundation, the work intentionally explores decolonization of the design process, inspiring the region to engage with inclusive planning and site-specific design. Jury members commented saying that the scope of this project was both impressive and inspiring. So the award goes to Methuen. Congratulations. Here's your award. Yay! Yay! So if you can go to the side, and Megan's going to have you and take a photo, with in the background there so that we can keep moving. The next award goes for State Route 520 Portage Bay Bridge and Roanoke Lid by HDR. The Washington State Department of Transportation has long invested in communities to develop context-appropriate multimodal travel solutions. WashDOT has a track record of building partnerships and community support for large projects that improve critical transportation corridors. Noteworthy examples are the I-90 freeway lids constructed on Mercer Island in the 90s, and the replacement of the Alaskan Viaduct with a board tunnel under downtown Seattle, which we're all very familiar with. Both projects reflect bold moves in the planning and urban design realm, creating new gateways expressions to the city, improving mobility options, and increasing recreational access and opportunities. The latest examples involves State Route 520, its corridor, its western segment, where WashDOT and its partner are developing a series of multimodal enhancement as part of the Portage Bay Bridge and the Roanoke Lid project. This phase of reconstruction, an estimated $725 million to $900 million investment, includes new seismically resilient companion bridges over Portage Bay, a landscape highway lid to reconnect the Roanoke and North Capitol Hill neighborhoods, a first ever shared use trail across Portage Bay, which is exciting, and significant environmental enhancements. The jury noted that the presentation showed effectively the design process and that the graphics were extremely clear, and they loved the infographics. All right. Now on to, sorry, going too fast. There's a whole crew of HDR folks. Congratulations. Congrats. Thank you. Lovely. Beautiful project. Excited to see evolve. Okay. Residential design. This category recognizes built site-specific works of landscape architectural design for residential use. Merit awards. Boardwalk Apartments by Weissman Design Group. The city of Kirkland has and continues to see rapid growth, including many young professionals for whom the city's quieter quality of life and proximity to Lake Washington and urban amenities of Seattle is a perfect blend. The Boardwalk is a mixed-use development which serves an important hub, which serves as an important hub in an increasingly vibrant downtown core. Weissman saw this project as an opportunity to help affirm Kirkland's emerging mid-sized urban identity and align its primary public plaza according to the concept of the 10-minute city. The street-level plaza serves as a versatile public amenity that anchors the corner of this neighborhood and strengthens the relationship between the Kirkland Performance Center and the waterfront, Peter Kirk Park, and numerous surrounding civic destinations. In collaboration with the design team, they created numerous tiers of rooftop spaces, courtyard space, and street level plazas, all saturated with lush plantings and gathering spaces. The scale of these spaces preserves intimate moments through private exterior corridors, residential courtyard with large mature trees, and views of Lake Washington and the Olympic Mountains. Jury members were impressed with the great process graphic and how the design effectively separates public versus private spaces. Congratulations. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you. The next merit award is for the Perch by Land Morphology. Congrats. Perched on the west slope of a Seattle hillside, the landscape for the three-level home melds with the architecture to create distinct garden rooms for the owner's personal use. The peaceful quality of the private entry courtyard provides views inwards into the home and its modern architecture. From inside, views of the calming entry garden and burbling fountain can be appreciated from all three levels. Gathering areas include a fire terrace adjacent to the entry courtyard and a rooftop deck for dining and growing vegetables. Last, a steeply sloped west-facing area has been restored with native plants after removal of an English ivy tangle. The design embraces resiliency by integrating bioretention planters in an artful way and retaining existing trees and site walls, thereby minimizing impacts to healthy vegetation and critical areas. Comments from the jury included that it is a beautiful project, well detailed, has a lovely narrative, that it invited readers into the project and made it understandable. So congratulations. Land Morphology. Congrats. Lovely project, yeah. Let's go around. It's kind of a tripping hazard in the middle, so better to go on that side, or be careful, yes. You're all adults. General design private ownership. This category recognizes built specific works of landscape architectural design completed for a privately owned project. The merit awards go to the Alaska Airlines Copper River Campus Phase 1 by Berger Partnership. The first phase of Copper River Campus embodies a sustainability ethos and a commitment to the environment, as well as a cultural shift for a commercial airline company. The first phase of the site development is the paradigm for a new way of moving through the campus. Employees and visitors are encouraged to connect with nature and the outdoors while also reducing their carbon footprint by walking rather than driving. All native plantings are inspired by Doug Fir forests and Gary Oak savanna, with the 4-acre temporary roamer's fescue meadow holding the place for future phases of construction while providing a habitat for birds and insects. The amphitheater is used for multiple outdoor events and dining. And in good weather, food trucks park along the promenade called the river. All stormwater is collected on site and celebrated in a central rain garden that has become the heart of the campus. Jurors appreciated the environmental connections and thoughtful design for future stormwater needs. Congratulations to Berger.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Okay. The next Merit Award, Lakefront Blocks Connecting Urban Fabric by Hewitt. With the goal of creating a landscape system greater than the sum of its part, the design team rigorously studied the context for this two-square block project, inviting this context in to inform the design of a place that celebrates authentic connection at both a civic and human scales. Situated between two hills near the lake's edge, Lakefront Blocks serves as a gateway between the waterfront and the South Lake Union neighborhood in Seattle. SLU's thriving urban office neighborhood draws leading companies to Seattle. For Lakefront Blocks, which is a hybrid of office, retail, and housing, the team integrated landscape architecture with urban design principles for walkability and urban scale to craft a hallmark mixed-use destination along the southern edge of Lake Washington. Comments from the jury included their appreciation for the attention to streetscape design and creating comfortable spaces to sit, stating that it is an example of a great urban project. Congratulations to Hewitt. There you go. Congrats. I'm turning it. Next are the honor awards, and I'm going to turn it over to Jason. Yay, I'm done.
All right. Good job, Marie. Excellent work. All right. On to the honor awards. We have the Ballard Food Bank, Planting Seeds of Change by Hewitt. What feeds you? Literally writ large over the work yard at the Ballard Food Bank. 3 streetscape frontages and densely utilized on-site planting areas work in concert to evoke welcome and purpose to aid the design team's goal of destigmatizing being a food bank patron. This is the little project that could, with every element serving multiple functions in service to the food bank's mission of bringing food and hope to their neighbors. Jurors praised the project, stating that it was admirable and conveys warmth and kindness in the design. So congratulations to Hewitt on the honor award. I don't know. Yep, could be. Next up is the Award of Excellence. Goes to Discovery Park at Tahali. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. For GCH. Tahali is a 4,700-acre mixed-use community around the preservation and integration of natural habitat corridors, trail and open space networks, and stunning views toward Mount Rainier. As the centerpiece of the Tahali community, Discovery Park is the hub and focal point of the trail and natural open space fabric. The plan envisioned an environmentally sensitive park true to its dramatic natural surroundings that is a compelling gathering and learning place for the community at large. Park planning and design were guided through community outreach and charrettes integrating science, technology, engineering, art, and math, learning principles intended to inspire, teach, and entertain visitors of all ages. The park integrates a complex stormwater system, new trail systems that interconnect with the existing community trails, a great lawn with a performance stage, amphitheater, vegetable gardens, numerous seating areas, habitat creation, a pollinator trail, and various STEAM elements. Various scales of custom design, interpretive signage cited at observation points throughout the park. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you can totally throw stuff at me if I do that. Sorry. They're beautiful pictures, too. Various scales of custom design, interpretive signage cited at observation points throughout the park narrate the extensive ecological and habitat systems established. Jury members appreciated that the project team took the time to make quality custom details and how the needs of the community were thoughtfully met. So well done and congratulations. Next category is general design for public ownership. These are built site-specific works of landscape architectural design completed for a publicly owned client. Now the merit awards. Our first merit award goes to the Hans Rosling Center for Population Health Site Workshop. University of Washington's Population Health Initiative aims to improve the lives of billions of people around the world by addressing the overlapping factors that influence population health. Human health, environmental resilience, and social and economic equity. To support and foster the work of the initiative, the approach to the site design aims to provide a campus experience that will refresh and inspire the mind with opportunities for discovery and reflection. This vision is rooted in attention restoration theory, which posits that time spent in a natural environment is more restorative for activities requiring significant cognitive function than time in an urban environment. Layered lush plantings with seasonal interest provide immersive experience alongside sinuous pathways. 3 courtyards create a modern forum for scholars from the initiative and neighboring programs to come together. Comfortable furnishings at a variety of scales are embedded within the landscape, cited with consideration for prospect and refuge. Oopsie. And providing for a range of outdoor experiences from quiet study and contemplation to social gatherings and events. The jury commented saying that the story of the project was conveyed effectively through the presentation, and the plantings and seating nooks are beautiful. Well done. Congratulations. Nice work. All right. Next up is Lake City Park, Connecting Community by Board and Vellum. Lake City Park was created to serve Seattle's ethnically and economically diverse Lake City neighborhood. In its urban setting where green space is lacking, Lake City Park offers new opportunities for community members to interact with and enjoy the outdoors. A cairn-inspired sculpture stands as a beacon to the neighborhood, welcoming all who enter the park and inspiring celebration, healing, and joy throughout its vibrant and geometric shape. Just as the sculpture is composed of different pieces bonded together, the park too combines a variety of programs to create a cohesive and unified space. A basketball court, play area, and climbing wall encourage active play, while walkway seating areas and a community pea patch garden offer space for reflection, relaxation, and passive pursuits. Taken together, the park's design provides for the diverse needs of the community and accommodates a variety of mobility needs. Through a collaborative and community-centered process, Lake City Park offers multicultural appeal in a space the community can enjoy for generations to come. The jury said that this is a great small project and a true amenity for the community, which highlights that well-designed and often leftover small spaces can create a lot of value in a community. So congratulations and well done. Jump in. Next up is Peanuts Park Restoration, Pasco, Washington by KPG. Peanuts Park is the heart of the city of Pasco's downtown, serving as the community's primary public open space, hosting civic events including the Farmers Market, Cinco de Mayo Festival, and the Fiery Foods Festival. The park's infrastructure was originally constructed in the 1970s and in recent years has fallen into a state of gradual disrepair. This project is the first phase and focal point in a more comprehensive civic revitalization plan focused on transforming the public's perception of both the park space and downtown Pasco. The park improvements include refurbished pavilions connected with a new central pavilion structure, a public restroom building, utility upgrades, landscaping, seating, shade structures, art integration, specialty lighting, signage, and many more unique placemaking elements. The completion of Peanuts Park has transformed the downtown core, providing an inclusive gathering place, celebrating the diverse culture of the community, renewing interest in redevelopment, and supporting city programming. The park is the result of many years of collaboration between the city, stakeholders, community designers, and contractors, making this a truly special place. Members of the jury said that this is an inspiring expression of functional spaces for daily use that celebrates the culture and legacy of community leadership. Congratulations.
Nice job.
Well done. Next merit award goes to the Sound Transit Northgate Station for the Swift Company. The Northlink light rail extension is made up of a below-grade light rail line and a family of 3 stations: Brooklyn N-140, Roosevelt N-150, and Northgate N-160. Connecting with communities to the north and south, the Northgate Station site is located in a rapidly developing urban village that continues to evolve into a dense mixed-use neighborhood between the urban center and the suburban communities beyond. The station district is adjacent to the I-5 corridor and connected to the west by the recently integrated pedestrian cycle bridge over the freeway. The 2-acre site is an intermodal transit node where pedestrians, cyclists, and bus commuters converge, circulate, and interact. The station is designed in response to its context with multimodal connections. It creates safe, intuitive, and comfortable connections for pedestrians, cyclists, and transit riders while integrating into the community fabric and expressing the community's character. It is a place that accommodates rapid transit, movement, and opportunities for individuals to stop and rest at their own pace. Jury members said that it was a delight to see a transportation project that promotes joy and pleasure for its users, that transformed otherwise foreboding infrastructure into an artistic expression when contrasted with the landscape below. Congratulations. Next merit award goes to Terminal 1, Vancouver Landing Redevelopment Project by Greenworks. This iconic 10.7-acre site is part of the larger 50-acre, 1/2 mile long new Columbia River waterfront redevelopment project adjacent to downtown Vancouver, Washington. As a catalyst project, the Vancouver Landing Project set the stage for future work by celebrating the site's commercial and industrial history while greening and reimagining an existing derelict amphitheater, restoring the shoreline, and making vital connections to the adjacent waterfront, new development, and amenities. The existing Renaissance Trail to the east and downtown Vancouver, bringing continued economic vitality to the area. The public space features plazas, seating areas, boardwalks, stormwater gardens, trails, and interpretive features. The public involvement process and virtual reality images, video walkthroughs, and fly-throughs were instrumental in generating project buzz, resulting in the port getting significant funding from the state of Washington to help make the project a reality. Based on the team's commitment to green infrastructure and sustainability, the project has high sustainability metrics, employing green roofs, habitat restoration, green infrastructure, water harvesting, and efficient irrigation, resulting in a LEED Neighborhood Development Gold certification. The jury appreciated the tough construction constraints placed on the landscape architect and the beautiful spaces created. It is a graceful design that thoughtfully works with the many site-based challenges. Congratulations. What's that? Yeah. Next merit award goes to Windjammer Waterfront Park and Clean Water Facility from Greenworks. Stick around. This $125 million project modernized the city's aging wastewater treatment plant by transforming it into an environmentally sensitive clean water facility with interpretive and active public spaces. The CWF project surplus funds were leveraged to prepare an integration plan, master plan, and phase 1 implementation plan for significant improvements to the adjacent, underused 28.5 acre Windjammer Park. The library quality CWF includes interpretive viewing windows, an events plaza, and a performance pavilion. Windjammer Park improvements include new community kitchens and shelters, windscreens, restrooms, basketball courts, an entertainment pavilion, a swimming lagoon, improved walking and biking trails, playgrounds, multi-use fields, a Santa Monica-like boardwalk, a dunescape oceanfront, and waterfront access. Central feature of the park is a long-desired splash park, Shipwreck Shores, that includes surprising interpretive Easter egg-like impressions, such as starfish shells, otter tracks, and other sea creatures hidden within the water feature. This groundbreaking project showcases how environmentally sustainable public works projects can be integrated with stunning and effective landscape design projects that feature amenities that benefit communities, agencies, residents, and visitors alike. Jury members complimented the quality of the details in the project and said that the playground appears well loved by the community. Excellent work and congratulations. Next merit award goes to With Nature at the Heart, Tillicum Middle School by Wiseman Design Group. Middle school can be a time of intense social growth and preoccupation. Really? I have no idea. Where one can lose sight of the broader environment around us. From a deep history of collaboration, the landscape architect and Bellevue School District were able to bring landscape and the natural environment back to the fore, and even inject its ever-increasing value into the core of the school building itself. Working with the architect, the team was able to unlid a portion of the central common space to create a striking and highly visible oval-shaped courtyard that is just as serene and impactful from within the space as it is viewed from the interior spaces of the building through panoramic windows. An oval-shaped deck space overlooks multiple classroom-sized outdoor learning spaces set above exposed rain gardens used to treat the adjacent building's runoff. And as students move from the school building to the athletic fields in any direction, they pass through or adjacent to natural spaces. The landscape at Tillicum Middle School is not a routine backdrop, instead fostering curiosity and consideration through creative biophilic design. The jury said that the project successfully creates various types of spaces to support growth, learning, and the environment, and the design team worked well to produce a superior design in place for students to learn. So, well done and congratulations. Congrats. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Nick.
All right. You know we're getting towards the end once I get up here. All right. So we're moving on to our next portion here with our honor awards. And our first honor award goes to Owen Beach, Preserving a Cultural Legacy Against Sea Level Rise by Site Workshop. Well done. The project team collaborated with the community to revitalize Owen Beach, one of the region's most visited and historically significant parks, nestled within the greater Point Defiance Park. Through a broad framework of equity, ecology, and cultural sensitivity, the design team preserved the essence of the place, the beach, while upgrading the site and infrastructure to better serve future generations of Tacoma residents. Anticipating sea level rise, the project creatively pulled the park back toward the upland and integrated new facilities and amenities while also improving accessibility, habitat, and shoreline function in a puzzle-like feat of reconfiguration that manages to stay within the same footprint of the old Owen Beach. Jury members loved the choreography of the space and site elements and appreciated how the diversity of spaces gives users many options for ways to gather. Congratulations. You're sitting on them. You're sitting on them. You're sitting. First one. The awards are a little warm. All right, there we go. Thank you, Jason. Our next honor award goes to Totem Lake Park, an ecological centerpiece for a re-envisioned neighborhood by Burger Partnership. Totem Lake Park is a 17-acre park providing both recreation and escape as the centerpiece of a revitalized, energized, and growing neighborhood. The design draws its character from the adjacent ecology, expanding the limits of Totem Lake by extending its ecological edges into the newly acquired and developed uplands. The design embraces built park-like elements as a juxtaposition to the natural landscape. Wonderfully bright playground structures and surfacing contrast with the adjacent tapestry of green wetlands. The accessible playground, the active heart of the park, is ringed by a complimentary active program and experiences, including a wetland overlook, custom restrooms, and support structure, and a unique 48-foot-long community table that fosters social interaction. An accessible wetland boardwalk enhanced with art connects to the Cross Kirkland corridor, a multi-use regional trail that unifies Kirkland's neighborhood. The jury said that the project has a wonderful use of materials to fit within the existing landscape and that they enjoyed the juxtaposition of bright colors in the play space. Congratulations. Well done. Yeah. And next, we move on to the awards of excellence. The last one. So, here we are. And the final award for the night goes to Leach Botanical Garden, Respecting the Past, Re-Imaging the Future by Sandy Fisher and Land Morphology. The $12.6 million first redevelopment phase of Leach Botanical. You can stand up here, Sandy. Deservedly so. Gives visitors new reasons to visit its 17.3-acre public grounds owned by Portland Parks and Recreation in Oregon. The revitalized public garden serves as a cultural touchstone and an environmental asset in an underserved neighborhood in Southeast Portland. The design team began by producing an ambitious master plan with public input, owner and team collaboration, and strong strategic thinking, and then began realizing phase one of the plan. This phase adds a dramatic tree walk, elevated 35 feet over a forested slope, a pollinator meadow, a gathering green, a pavilion with a fireside terrace, new paths and connecting trails, an entry courtyard, a restroom, utility infrastructure for future development, parking, and sustainable stormwater features. The project honors the legacy of John and Lilla Leach, who founded the garden and ensures future viability for the garden by providing a secure foundation for growth and visitation. The jury had nothing but good things to say about this project, stating that it is a model of sustainability, is imaginative in a way that attracts young and old alike, and that the design is simple yet sophisticated, but most importantly, timeless. Congratulations. Megan will take your photo. So that wraps it up for tonight. Thank you so much. Kept the applause up the entire time. That's great. So I want to give a big thanks to the awards committee. Marique presented, Jason, Anne, and org support. That would not happen without them. They're right up here. They deserve a huge applause. And Maureen Colazzi. So thank you all so much. It wouldn't be the same without all of you here. And also wouldn't be the same again without our sponsors. I want to give a huge thank you to all of them. Great Western, Northwest Playground at Platinum, Pacific Earthworks, Nussbaum and Nova, Home Services, and everyone else. So thank you so much. And yet again, to everyone who walked around to the back, again, thank you to Built Work Photography. One more time to clap. And with that, I just want to give everyone a few things to put on their calendars, or mark your calendars for our WASLA conference. It's going to be happening here in September 15th. So that's in September. It's not in October, and that's because National is actually moving their conference up. So we have to start pushing ours a little bit earlier too. So really excited this year. We have an amazing venue over in Bellevue, Washington in the Spring District. The GIX Hub is a great facility. I'm really excited about all the opportunities that this is going to provide for us. We have fabrication facilities. We have the opportunity to do a lot more hands-on workshops, and also the opportunity to tour a lot of the amazing work during the conference itself. So start thinking about that. Start putting in, we're going to have our call from presentations at the end of this month. So start getting those ready. That'd be awesome. And I'm really excited for what that event's going to bring for us. So again, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you to all the amazing work that was submitted. And I also, last thing, how could I forget this? Oh my God. From Pacific Earthworks. Got to do our raffle.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you did Plinko, but here's the time.
Come to the conference.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I think this is going to be
That's it.
It's going to be the lucky one. Elise Wright.
Elise Wright?
Elise here.
Woo! So congratulations. Feel free to mingle. Go back up to the bar, and thank you again.